Okay, so work continues on the window. Let me get it in here so that you can see me. And also, I feel like I still have to shout even with this mic on, so it's a very weird sensation of having to shout at yourself. Paint is stripped, sanded, but I needed to get one of these multi-tools to get all the little fiddly-diddly-diddlies done. Because the rest of the windows are going to have new wood on it, and so I don't want this one to be the ugly duckling. So I'm going to make a real effort to do a good job on this one. Change of plan. I'm going to try and get this putty out. I didn't want to take the glass out of this because it breaks so easily because of the little, when we don't want to break the glass in this, but I am going to try and take the putty out. But it's not putty, I don't know what it is. Even if I could take it out in the bits where it's not a full part, you know. I am going to put some more lime putty on my windows. So this is the one window that we could see of, if you remember. So this has all the paint off, all of the sanding done, and we are going to get ready for our primer. So we're going to get the putty in. Now, this seems to take quite a while to dry, this lime putty, but I think you can put a coat of paint on it as soon as you get a skin. So that's quite good. Maybe need the blower, get all the dust off. Oh, my smokes. Something telling me that you should put it in with your thumb. Too much. Okay. Perhaps too much water. Hello. Very exciting day today. Shop glass guy was here. I'm going to show you. It's raining, but I still want to show you. Look at how awesome that is. Probably the last time the stone looked that good is when they were building it. Isn't that cool? And we can see here, well, we know that this was the outbuilding, and here was the little outbuilding window before they made it a room and put a proper window in. So much easier to find the story now where this is all clear. Oh, I'm getting drenched. There was our doorway into that outhouse. Huge big cornerstones. I thought this was painted stone. It's a little bit more concrete to take off. You can see here where that was the doorway. Look how nice the brick came up. And then, like if it was all like this, well, not that I can't, to get the U values, I got it plastered outside. And these old houses were designed to be plastered on the in and out. The outhouses were usually stone, but yeah, the capillary action of the lime is supposed to be there. So very interesting, I thought. But I mean, oh gosh, it's really raining. Okay, we'll meet you on the inside. I'm soaked. Look at that. Bouncing. But it's okay. It needs it. Oh, the cow's running. Give me a tree. Yeah. Look, the veg and all need it. But look, I'm going to turn you around now. Get ready. This is going to blow your matter socks off. I'm so pleased with this. Ready? Steady. Ta-da-da! Of course, that light bulb is such bad lighting. But look, we weren't sure if we could sandblast this wood because we weren't sure how delicate it was going to be. But he brought a lovely fine sand and he sandblasted it. And look at it. It is gorgeous. I thought I might have to paint it. I think I'm just going to put coloured wax on that. Isn't that fab? And look how nice the bricks came up the top. These bricks came up quite nice as well. Oh. And we got, oh, hold on, let me recenter. Gimbal is all off kilter. We got the tar off these stones, but it's still in the point, and as you can see, so I have to take that out and hope, you can still smell it, and hope that when we repoint that doesn't seep through the grout lines. I still don't know what finish I'm going to put on that. I thought I was going to tile it, terracotta tiles, and then that would match with the red brick up here. But if I keep the red brick either side, I can't have red brick in the middle, and we put something else there, so I don't know. I still don't know. But my gosh, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. And the rain is annoying this gimbal. Now, look, you can see my joist. I need to move away from that light because it's so, look at the flicks of it. We love it, don't we? We love it. So the joists we're keeping, and we got those all done, aren't they fab? And look at this big beam. This is one of the really old beams. I don't know if it's original, but it's a big age. Isn't that gorgeous? And so we kept all of these little bits that was in it, and we just sandblasted around them. Isn't that class? And you couldn't really make those out before because everything was black. It was black, it was black, it was black. And now they really stand out. And we can make such a feature of them. And I am just delighted. Sam did the shot blasting and he was amazing. Like, he was just an absolute star. And he did all up here. He did the back. He did the little hooks up here. He did over here. Oh, he was fantastic. Really fantastic. I just in love with my fireplace. But you will notice the crook has gone because I took it out to paint because I don't know how long this oxide takes to dry. Here it is. So this is the cook crane, isn't that right? Let's see if this is a good place. Again, I'm going to spin you. Can edit that out if need be. If it annoys anybody. Saves me stopping and starting. That's good. Okay. So this is old cast iron. There's no weld points in this. This is all hot riveted together. I'm just taking the dust off it. Now, this will oxidize like before your eyes. So, Sam said, you put your primer on tonight, not tomorrow, tonight. So that's what we're going to do. And then it's safe. Although I've put it in front of that window, which is quite humid, but sure, everywhere's humid because there's no windows. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think there's no water coming in through that window. It doesn't blow that way. So we are going to get this primed, and it is old school, got it from the linseed paint shop, Browns & Co, and it is number 39 iron oxide primer, exterior collection, natural linseed oil and pigments, long lasting. And read the instructions. This is the real deal. Whack it on. Well, it actually says look online, but it's okay. I think it's clean it and paint it. Do you know what I mean? And then I'd go home and look up the video and find out I should have done 6 different steps before I painted it, but I don't think it is. I've mixed that before I got here. And I just want to get it on and get it sealed from the elements ASAP with no drips. This is like the old school primer that Daddy used to have at the farm. He actually all of our tin roofs were this colour. And my Uncle John had fancy green. Sure, his was green. And it was like, oh my gosh. John painted his roofs green. Everybody else in the country had red tin roofs. And he was a rebel against it. But anyway, that's what it reminds me of. It smells like an oil paint. I'm going to get this covered. But, I need to show you up close. Remarkable. This was all rusty. But look at that. If you can see it. This is one of the rivet points. It's turning black already. It was completely grey. But look at that. Like, it's in really, really, really good shape. Well, I think, I mean, it's not thinned out any. It's, there's no weak points. It's as solid as it was made yesterday. And you put this on. Now, this is what I have read. that if you put on the metal primer, I think this primer can go on anything that's outside. I think I can prime the facey board woods with this as well. If you put this primer on metal, you can paint your metal in any linseed paint. Doesn't have to be metal paint. So that's what I'm going to try with this, is just have all, rather than 10 different types of paint, one type. And so when the weather picks up again, I can get up and paint facey boards. And then we have to actually get soffit boards in again then before they do the plastering, but we can leave them off while they are pointing on the outside, because I really want to get the outside plastered this year, and to fit in with the plaster schedule I might need some help with the pointing. Now, it does not need to be tidy pointing, and Daniel, who's helping me, was saying, oh, like if you were doing on view pointing, you'd get, I can't remember the figures, but let's say 4 square meters done in a day, if you're being like super particular. If you're doing rough pointing, you could get 24 done. Okay, those aren't the exact figures because I can't remember the exact figures. My point is, it's a massive difference is what I'm trying to get across between careful pointing and pointing that's never going to be seen. And so if that's good enough for a pro, that's good enough for me. As long as it is in, it does not need to look pretty on the outside if it's being covered back over. And these are people that make their livelihood doing this, so I think that's fair enough. And because I do not want to batten out my walls, I need to plaster inside and out, so none of my walls are going to be on view. And none of the inside walls are in good enough shape to leave unrendered, unplastered. They're just not. So, okay. Ta-da! Primer coat done. And my hands are covered, and I have covered my gimbal with this. So I'm really hoping the brown sugar soap takes it off. We will see when we get home. Okay, so that's coated. Like anything to do with linseed, I assume it takes forever to dry, but we will see. I read the instructions when I get home. We'll work that out. But it's not doing any harm here. It can dry. There's no direct wind comes through that window. There's no rain that comes through that window. I don't need to move any dust down here. Any work that I do in the next few days will be in the kitchen, which is up and over here at our gorgeous fireplace. I am going to wax that to protect it against any moisture or anything like that, just because now is the time to do the sandblasting when the windows and everything's open, but I don't want it to be annoyed, you know. It's lovely fireplace, and I don't think I would paint it when it's such a nice old piece of wood. I think we will wax it. Yeah, so I should get some wax, and at least that will protect it for the time being. And yeah, I'm gonna close that up for tonight. Get back, wash up, look at that downpour. And do some editing, I think.